Paige.turners. How are you today? I'm doing fine. I hope you guys are doing well too. Okay, guys, so let's start off with something different today. Today, I want to go over two word verbs. That's right. If you heard me right, two word verbs. What are two word verbs? I'll give you an example. Cross out. Cross and out. It's two words that make up one verb. Okay? Two word verbs have two different styles. They have one is separable and the other one is inseparable. Means separable means that the words can be separated, and inseparable means the words that have to be together. Today we're gonna go over separable words. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Sometimes words are very difficult. Okay, guys. All right. So let's go over the first one. The first word we're gonna go over is cross out. Cross out. Okay, so to cross out is, think of it physically. You take something and you put an X, you cross it out, or put an X on it, or you put a line through it. In our culture, compared something that I've noticed when I first came to Japan is that when I was growing up in my school, we had a check and an X. Okay, so you have a check and an X. So when you have a check means correct. When you have an X, it means wrong. Now in Japan, they have a circle and an X. Obviously, the X means wrong and the circle means correct. For those of you PlayStation players, when you play a PlayStation, usually when you pick something in America, you use the X button. But in Japan, you use the circle button. It's actually different. So when I play games, Japanese games on my Xbox, it's backwards compared to America. Okay, so let's use that. So that was cross out. Cross out is when you cross something out. So you can say cross out the word, or cross the word out. That's when you separate. Okay, so you can use it two different ways. Another thing is to fill out. To fill out. So when you fill something out is when you complete documentation or application, or when you apply for something. So example, when you go to the DMV to get your driver's license, you fill a driver's license out. You fill out a driver's license form. I'm sorry, when you fill out a form. When you fill the form out is when you complete the form. So name, birthday, or whatever it is that the form is asking you. So that's to fill out. You can fill out a sheet, you can fill anything out. This is a separable verb. Another one is to hand in. To hand in. Okay? So when you hand in something, my beard is in the way. My beard is growing inwards. I need a haircut. Sorry if I keep touching my mouth. When you hand something in is when you give something in. So when you hand in a paper is when, as a child in the class, you fill out a test. You fill it out, right? You take the test. And then you give it back to the teacher. When you give it back to the teacher, that's to hand it in. Okay? So you can hand in a test or hand the test in. Okay? Another thing is to hang up. Okay? So hang up, there's a bunch of them. But in this case, we're using hang up is to put it up on the wall. So on this side of my room, I don't have posters. But on the other side, I have posters. And these posters, I hang the poster up. When you put something on the wall, like a clock or the air conditioner or a poster, you hang it up. Okay? So you hang up the poster or hang the poster up. Okay? Next one we have is to hook up. Okay? Hook up actually has a lot of different meanings too. But today's meaning we're doing is to connect things. So when you buy a TV, I was going to say a computer, but computer, most people use laptops now. When you buy a computer and, when you buy a TV and you connect the TV to different things, right? The PlayStation, in my example, a computer, as I have a PlayStation, a computer, an Xbox, I hook up the TV. Okay, but in, let's say, a PlayStation, I hook up the PlayStation to the TV. Okay, I hook up the VHS to the TV. I hook up the Blu-ray player to the TV. So when you hook it up is when you connect it. Okay. Next thing is to pick out. Okay, so to pick out means to choose. Okay, so when you choose something, when you pick something out, it's just to choose it. Okay, do you like the red one or do you like the blue one? I like the blue one, so you picked out the blue one. Okay. The next one is to put. Let me put a next. I put a bunch of them. A check. I actually wrote checks. When you put away, okay, when you put something away is when you put it in its proper place. What do I mean by that? Let's say you have a child and you always put the child's book. You always put his book in book. I'm sorry. When you have a child and he has toys, and you always put the toys in the closet. You take the toys out the closet and you put it in the closet. And then when you finish with it, you put it back in the closet, right? When you put it back in the closet means to put it away. Well, that's what I mean by to put it in its proper place. Remember, putting something in its proper place means to put it back where it came from, put it back where you usually put it. Okay, let's. Alright, guys, so let's review. We have cross out. Remember, cross out. Put an X on it, put a line through it. Fill out when you fill out an application. Hand in to put it back. To give to someone, hand it in. You have something, you hand it in to somebody. Hang up when you put on a poster. Not the one to hang up the phone. That's a different one. Okay. Hook up is to connect. Pick out is to choose. Put away. And to put away is to put in its proper place. Okay guys, we're gonna stop here with these. We're gonna split this into 2 videos. Check out the other videos for more separable 2 word verbs. Okay guys, thanks for watching and take it easy.